let's make some gear. So this is the gear that Zari and I wore for our championship match against Charlotte and Alexa. I started out by using an old set. Well, it's actually, I've had it for a while, but I haven't worn it on TV yet. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. But I liked the shape of it, and I don't use patterns, so I just use that as like a reference. I actually did end up making patterns out of this set, which you'll see later, but I used that, traced it out, made the front and the bottom and the leg sleeves. Then I went in and hand drew all of the flames. This took forever to draw and cut out, and I had to do it for like multiple layers because we wanted it to be like the same but different. So hers was all black with orange and zebra flames, then mine was gonna be all orange with black and zebra flames. Zari actually showed me this trick. This is like spray glue, and oh my god, it made everything so much easier, but also came with some difficulties as well. And obviously I didn't read the label until after I already started, but I did it right, so it is what it is. So I cut out the flames for the bottoms, the front and the back, and the front and the back of each of the leg sleeves, and then put it on black fabric. And as you can see, it was supposed to be orange. It said on the website that it was neon orange, and it is clearly not neon orange. It is more of a coral, but oh well. We had no time to get any other fabric, so we just went with that. And then after I cut out all those pieces, it was time to get set up. Honestly, I hate this part. I hate threading my machine. I don't know why, but filling the bobber up with thread just gets me going. And of course, Biscuit decided to hang out with me for a little bit. I had to pay the cuddle tax before I began working, and I had to try and lure him to sit on my lap instead of on the stuff I was actually using, but it worked. Look at how cute he is. Anyways, then I began to actually sew down the stuff that I glued down. So this is me sewing down the flames of the bottoms, I think those are, or the leg sleeves, I don't know, you get the point. But this is what it looks like in real time. Before, that was like 5x speed. It takes a long time. And then once that was done, I had to again cut out the shapes because we wanted that outline on the orange. So then this is me putting on the outlined layer, and I should have, watching this back, I should have just put these on just a normal sheet of fabric, like the normal orange, without it cut out into a certain shape, and then cut out the shape, because this took me so long. So please enjoy watching me struggle trying to put this thing on. And I had to do this again for the front and the back of each of the leg sleeves and the front and the back of the bottoms. And oh my god, it took so long, but it all worked out. The bottoms were actually a lot easier for some reason. I think it was just because of the shape of them. But yeah, next time I will be doing this differently if I have to do it again. Okay, so this was so exciting. During this process, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but this was me trying to use fabric in my Cricut, because I found out that that's a thing. This whole time I've been buying the like Cricut stuff that they have, like the iron-on stuff, and a lot of the times it doesn't 100% match the fabric, so it kind of just looks a little cheap or like rushed, but it freaking worked, and I was so stoked. I just feel like it made my life not easier, because now I have to actually like sew them down. This is me telling Tyler how excited I was, but yeah, anyways, I do have to like sew these down, but it does end up looking better. So it does take longer, because normally I would just do this and then iron them straight on the fabric, but then I sacrifice it not matching 100%, where now is I have to unfold these little tiny pieces and put them on a piece of fabric, and then sew them down, and then sew them down again onto the piece. But I do think it's worth it. It ends up looking so much better and so much more professional. And using that sticky spray actually helped a lot with them staying unfolded and like kind of giving them a little bit of weight to them. So yeah, and then I had to go in and sew down every single letter, and you can just see how long this takes. This is again in 5.1 speed, 5.1 times speed, whatever. And yeah, it does take a long time, but yeah, I think it's really, really worth it. Also, after editing this video, I realized I didn't film much of me making the top, but the top was pretty simple. It's just like a bandeau top with like a bathing suit top underneath. You'll see it towards the end, but this is mostly just me making like the bottoms and the leg sleeves, because those take me the most amount of time. This is me now again sewing down the zebra print flames on top of the coral, and this was all that I did. I think the first and second day, or maybe this was just the first day. Honestly, I can't remember, but this was I think this was day 2 actually. So, yeah, I don't know. This is just me getting amped before having to sit down and knock this all out in this night, because we were leaving the next morning. This was me sewing down, I think, all of the stuff on like the front and the back of the bottoms, and Nimbus was a little jealous that Biscuit got all the attention yesterday, so she decided to make her appearance known. This is her being a nuisance per usual, but she's so cute. Yeah, I had finally had enough of that. And then this was me, I believe, sewing down the bottoms, and I was just praying that it fit, and I made a crucial mistake in not taking off the excess fabric underneath the flames and whatnot, because they did not fit whatsoever. Like, they made me have a back with a crack. Like, it squished my butt down so bad. It was so ugly, and I tried so many different things to make it work. I tried adding a panel on the side, and that was ugly. I don't even know what else I tried. It took me hours to figure out, oh, well, maybe it's not fitting because there's like 4 layers of fabric, so the stretch is obviously not going to be the same as the pattern. So anyways, yeah, this is the top. I finally got the bottoms to fit. Thank God. That was me putting on the straps to the top and the bottom, or like the outline, and I was done at 5:46 in the morning before we had to leave. And here is it in action. Everything came together. I think it looked great. It didn't fit the best, but whatever. Here it is.